Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Hockey and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. Gamecocks will kick it away to start. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Terrapins offense takes the field. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Catch in the middle, it's Howard. And the Terrapins are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Got stuffed on 1st down, it's 2nd and 10. They'll try to pop the draw. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Gamecocks offense will go to work for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key to their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Off-play action on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now on 2nd down. They'll run the toss. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Going up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They're going to ride this running back. Shakes off the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Cooper. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. He's going to pass. Good timing on the quick out. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Second down coming up. The play action fake. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Fires to the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. The give to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Terrapins will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Got him downfield. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking for a man. It's Edwards. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got it and still on his feet. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Gets it out fast. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Now it's 2nd and goal. They're going to throw it again. Makes the catch. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. They'll try to run it in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Central Michigan is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Chippewa's fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. People like to say conference affiliation doesn't matter. But you get the SEC against the Big Ten, and there's no denying there's a little extra juice in the building.
Definitely extra juice. The best two conferences, the biggest conferences, Palmer. Everybody talks about these being the power brokers and deciding the future of college football. So, yes, it matters.
A lot of blue bloods in both conferences, David. You're right. I think it's something players are also very aware of, too, is having that conference pride, wanting to win this game, representing the rest of the teams in their conference.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Offense, quick tempo. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. Oftentimes, you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the wolves at bay, and the phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy, probably as difficult as it's ever been, David, to be a head coach now with the transfer portal.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not getting the run I want, like, I can just leave. I can go somewhere else. I can get paid by another opportunity. So I think players always having their eyes to that portal, looking at a better destination, makes it miserable for coaches.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Quarterback extends the play. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. Here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that field goal, guys, we're all tied up in the early going. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Back to throw, it's Edwards. And the ball is picked off. Takes it the other way. He's at the 30. And what a return as he takes it back to the 8.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
The Gamecocks line it up with a 1st and goal. From the gun, trying to get to it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. They're just trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field goal.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Off the RPO, complete. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Coming after it. Not the type of accuracy you typically see from this senior quarterback. And the Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch called for and made. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, when you got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He wants to throw. He's got an open man. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They want to fight this one in a phone booth. 3 tight ends on the field on 3rd and goal. Tackled there by the defense. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try to blast their way in. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line. Tried to push his way in, but not quite enough on 4th and goal. Takes the handoff. It's Ray. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. Right back to the well. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. He'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The Gamecocks in the hurry-up. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Russell. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
It's important on offense in the passing game. You've got to have balance. And I mean, you've got to be able to attack different thirds of the field. You've got to work the perimeter to both sides. You've got to let the defense know, too, that you're not afraid to go over the middle. They did right there.
And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Let's it fly. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Arkansas State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over Iowa State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. The sure hands, it's Williams. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll run the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Terrapins will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Running back searching for a hole. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry up. Fast motion from the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Yeah, and the defensive line, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. From the gun, the ground game. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Wide receiver now comes in motion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. Dropping back, it's Sellers. They're trying to get to it. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got room at the 35. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
He'll pull it on the read. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert third and short. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He breaks a tackle. Still just steamrolling his way through. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And the Gamecocks want to move quickly.
3rd down and 2, you know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big first down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Russell. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers in this game.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Gain of 17 on the play.
Looking to move it through the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. With the catch, it's White. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. It's caught downfield. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll put the tight end in motion. A 1st down run in the red zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins!
Number 5.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game day.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up.
And the returner will be brought down. Leaves it with the running back.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the 4th quarter with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Safe completion on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points, now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
They'll keep it on the ground. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. The Gamecocks are on the move.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
They'll try the run. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
He finds a dead spot in the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. With jet sweep pass. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. Third and goal. Back to pass, it's Sellers. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This is one of the reasons I love this linebacker. He is an outstanding pass rusher. He's got speed, he's got quickness and agility to avoid the offensive linemen, running backs, and tight ends on his way to the quarterback.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's got his man. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. He wants to throw. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Got his man in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
Yeah, and you just want to keep pressuring them and keep making them use the clock, give them the underneath stuff. And again, when they drive the football down the field, I just can't give up touchdowns. Field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense.
Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. The great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The aerial assault continues. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some win. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum
Personal
going.
foul.
And right down the middle.
Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. The defense will have to key on the run and try to get this ball back. The give as they work on that clock. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. To the ground, he's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Pulls it in. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Back to pass, it's Edwards. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Got some room to run. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, South Carolina. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Russell. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. He looks that one in nicely. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but this hold really strong, put up some good numbers.
Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. And here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Edwards. Throws to the tight end. Working that left side. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And they spike it to stop the clock. They'll try it again from the 1 on second and goal. He's looking to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Trying to get everybody set, but the clock's still running. On third and goal, they'll throw it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.